I've always find it interesting, funny even. Just a second. I'm gonna restart this as I turn on the lights, see if this is any better. No, it's not. Perfect. I love it. Awesome. I don't think I'm gonna edit this out. Great. So I've always thought that it was so funny and interesting that a toolkit in the Dungeons and Dragons is dice set, and there's no real good use for it except for the most meta of subclasses, the Bard College of Rollin Bones, where you use dice to do things. So without further ado, let's get started and listen and read it and then review. Alright, let's start. I was gonna say let's go or see something. I don't know. Anywho, let's get started. Alright, Bard College of Rollin Bones, where the Bard's instruments are dice. Many say the game of life is merely a game of chance. Lucky for you, you know just how to roll the dice to better the odds in your favor. With masterful displays of dice rolling, you can change the very weave of the fabric of time and space with subtle nuance of a true dice master, or DM, with a roll of the dice. Others may claim that fate has been decided eons ago, while others swear that their destiny is theirs to make. But as a bard of the College of Rollin Bones, you know that fate and destiny are very much unfinished arias, open to interpretation, to be rewritten with your instrument of choice, dice. Bonus proficiencies. When you join the College of Rollin Bones at 3rd level, you gain tool proficiency with a gaming set, polyhedral dice, as well as proficiency in the sleight of hand skill. Roll with the punches. Also at 3rd level, you learn to swing the curve of luck and receive less damage when an aggressor successfully attacks you and causes damage. When you are about to receive damage from a non-surprise attack by another creature, you can use your reaction to expend one of your uses of Bardic Inspiration. Roll a Bardic Inspiration die and subtract the number rolled from the damage received before the creature deals its damage. Slice and dice. At 6th level, you learn the ability to utilize your dice to cause additional damage when using a slashing weapon, such as a hand axe, sickle, or longsword. When making an attack... When making an attack with your slashing weapon, you can unleash your dice to roll down along the blade to strike your target with additional bludgeoning damage determined by rolling a Bardic Inspiration die. This counts as a bonus action. It's fun. The critical roll. Starting at 14th level, you can expend one use of Bardic Inspiration to adjust an attack roll of your own, an ally, or an enemy 1 per round as a reaction. Before the attack roll is made, you may expend one of your uses of Bardic Inspiration to modify the attack roll by rolling a Bardic Inspiration die. The resulting roll then adjusts the preceding attack roll in the direction you choose. If the resulting roll is modified to 1 or less, it counts as a critical failure. If the resulting roll is modified to 20 or more, it counts as a critical success. The recipient of the adjusted attack roll must be within 30 feet of you. Very, very fun. And on to the words. There is not a level 10 thing, because I think bards get down. There you go. Let's get on to the review of this. Alright, on to the review. College of Rollin Bones story using the luck of the die to go in your favor is pretty fun. I really like how things are flavored differently. Bonus proficiencies, you just get sleight of hand and the gaming set of the die, which is fun. roll with the punches. You can decrease damage to yourself using the Bardic Inspiration, which is cool. I think another subclass gets that. Or maybe it's just for other creatures. Slice and Dice is fun, where you do additional damage because you roll the die along the blade, which is fun. So it like hits them. So swing and it rolls and hits. So it's additional damage. That's a bonus action to do, which is fun. And Critical Roll, which is you can add your Bardic Inspiration to an attack roll or subtract it. And if you subtract it to 1 or less, it's a critical failure. If it's 20 or higher, it's a critical success, which is fun. It's also within 30 feet of you. Are any of these too overpowered or underpowered? I do not think so. Thinking about it, since this does seem to be a little more of a little bit of a tankier one, since you can take less damage and you have weapon stuff, I feel like you should also gain proficiency in some of the slashing attacks. Like, you can choose one of them and you just have proficiency with that. I think that would work. But I'm not entirely sure. Let's see here. I do not think it is too close to another subclass. I don't think it should be another class. I really enjoy this. I think this is really fun. I hope to see how it works, because that would be really, really fun. Really, really interesting. Alright. And so this is going to be another short one. A very, very, very short one. Wow. Alright. Next up, we're going to the Clerics, which this one is called the Travel Domain. So it's a lot of stuff with moving, and more moving, and more moving. Moving is always good. And so that will be interesting. I look forward to doing that. Let me know what you think of this. What should be the question? Can you listen? Can you hear? Can you hear me? Okay, good. Let's see here. What do you think? Is this good? Do you think I should do you think the College of Rollin Bones should have some more options? Do you think it should have a little more to it? I think for bards they all usually have a 10th level thing, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I'll see you next week for the Cleric Travel Domain. That should be fun. Again, no, it's here. Over here is where I have the previous episode. Over here is where I have the current, the channel. So if you want to subscribe, press buttons, type things, be angry, or sad, or funny, or just cringe. Anyway, if you want to do any of that stuff, subscribing stuff, watching, if anyone's watching, that would be fun. Of course, this one, I did an oopsie. But that's always fun. I hope you catch that. It's kind of big, so if you don't, you're more of an idiot than I am. That'd be hard to do, though. Anywho, this is my previous episode. This is my channel subscription thing, and I will see you next week for the Travel Domain Cleric. Bye-bye.